Tonight on JP Roofing Fan Nation.
On the eve of the big game, Coach Cowher recalls his fondest memories.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's pretty special place.
I'll probably cry. While Super Bowl parents envision their wildest dreams.
23 years of just going through football, so I'll probably cry.
Then, he has every single Steelers trading card. He might have every Steelers everything. Don't miss this fan cave.
Plus, he brings athletes to life with his art. How this one could be coming home to you.
And honoring Black History Month with a legend of our own, his amazing story.
Tonight on JP Roofing Fan Nation.
This is Pittsburgh, the greatest sports town around. To prove it, we're hitting the road to meet you. The loudest, the proudest, the without a doubtest, best sports fans in the world. This is Fan Nation.
Welcome to Fan Nation Super Bowl Saturday edition. We've got a great show for you tonight, and we start with the big game.
And though the Steelers will not be there this year, we can never forget about the rich history and tradition of this town, and to remind us, is one of the biggest names in Steelers history. Do you remember when you were coaching on the sidelines in these games, looking up and seeing all those Steelers fans?
Oh, it was amazing because, the Steeler Nation travels as good as anywhere in the National Football League. And, I remember even the Dallas game, Super Bowl 30, we're playing out in Arizona, and we got the onside kick, we scored a touchdown, and then obviously in Detroit when that took place, you could just feel the terrible towels that started to swirl. So, I think when you think about playing and coaching for the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's just the great tradition, the history of the team and what they represent, and the fan base, unlike any other, it just travels over the country. So I was very blessed and lucky, and certainly I understood it and appreciated it because I grew up there. So, Pittsburgh's a pretty special place.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. I appreciate the time. I know everyone in Pittsburgh always loves to see you and appreciate you.
And that's what this is for. You don't lead my heart very far. I say you always take Pittsburgh out of people, but the people out of Pittsburgh, but not the Pittsburgh out of people.
Of course, Coach Cowher will be part of the CBS team breaking down the pregame analysis, but he won't be alone repping the 412 at Super Bowl 55.
Right. There will be plenty of Pittsburghers at this year's Super Bowl, from coaches to players, including Buccaneers strong safety Jordan Whitehead from Central Valley and Pitt.
Now I want to bring in Vet and Greg Whitehead. This has to be an awesome experience for you guys.
It is. It really is. It's so exciting. Everybody dream about it, but you don't really think it's going to happen. I mean, going to the NFL is one thing, but going to the Super Bowl, you can't even imagine it.
All right, so if the Bucs actually win, what are you guys going to do?
Go to Disney.
Go to Disneyland.
Say that forever.
It's only 2 hours away, so it's not that far. But
if he does well, I'll probably cry. I'm serious. It's like 23 years of just going through football, so I'll probably cry. And then party.
Now, 2 other Pittsburghers will be on opposing sides of the line of scrimmage tomorrow.
And though on opposing teams and separated by years of experience, their beginnings could not have been closer together. This is Stefan Wisniewski, state champion with Central Catholic High School, academic All-American at Penn State, 2-time Super Bowl champ with the Eagles and then the Chiefs last year. Tomorrow, he's back for his 3rd visit to the big game, again with the Chiefs.
And this is Justin Watson, star of his South Fayette football team before breaking Ivy League records at Penn. Drafted in 2018 and now playing in his first Super Bowl.
They're 7 years apart in age. Their paths were very different, but they came from the same place.
On the same street, in a South Fayette neighborhood 6 doors apart.
This whole thing is just unbelievable.
To face each other on Super Bowl Sunday here it's really remarkable.
They're just a wonderful family.
The Watsons were a great family.
Who would have thought that Justin and Steph?
To see Justin grow up was really kind of cool.
Steph would be running up and down the hill, and Justin goes down there one day. He's impressible. He's watching, him. He's going, wow. So years later, Justin started doing the same thing.
I think I would tell the Watsons just to enjoy it. And I know they'll be praying a good bit for Justin, but then, just give it over to the Lord and enjoy it.
And they know what it's like. Steph's done this a couple of times, and Cindy and Leo have been to see a couple of these games.
He's got a couple rings.
I like Mahomes' chances to outshine Brady, if you will.
Good luck to the team, but I hope the Bucs win.
Man, have fun and enjoy what will probably be one of the great Super Bowls of all time.
Justin has always played for and been inspired by his older brother Tommy, and Stefan's role models were his Pro Bowl uncle Steve and, of course, his father.
Regardless of who wins, Pittsburghers have lots to be proud of in tomorrow's Super Bowl, and it should be a good one.
Joining us now to talk about their exciting new podcast is our very own Bob Pompiani and 93.7 The Fans, Andrew Filipponi. Welcome to Fan Nation, Pomp and Pony.
Hey, it's
And we like
Pomp
it.
the Pony. You got to love the name.
It was supposed to be Pony and Pomp, but then I thought, you know what? I mean, it's got to be let's age over beauty.
Who's your first guest?
Well, we have Jim Nantz. To me, one of the best, if not the best. In fact, I think he is the best in the business.
He's got a par 3 hole in his backyard, Jim Nantz, in his beautiful home right on Pebble Beach. Arnold Palmer played that hole one time, and on the podcast, you're going to hear Jim tell that story. It was incredible, wasn't it, Bob?
Also, Pony brought up an interesting story about toast. And I guess I'll leave it at that, Andrew, right? Toast. If you want to hear what he has to say about
Nantz
toast.
has a weird breakfast habit that had gone viral, and we brought it up to him, and that's the kind of stuff we're going to do on the podcast, Bob. It's not going to be your traditional questions.
All right, so when can people hear this podcast?
It's available now. Available on the websites. We've teamed up, 937thefan.com, KDKA's website, and all the places people get their podcast.
I can't wait the fans hear this podcast. Thanks a lot, guys.
Coming up, seriously, this guy has everything Steelers. Stay tuned.